Hello everyone, this is Nancy Alexander from the Rehoboth Beach Museum. I've pulled another item off the shelf and I know you're going to love this one. This is part of a U.S. Coast Guardsman's uniform from World War II. It was worn right here in Rehoboth Beach by a Coast Guardsman named Spencer Windle. One thing that makes it special is that he was part of something called the Mounted Beach Patrol. What was that? Well, anyone who's ever taken a very long walk on the beach knows that it takes a very long time to walk a long distance and it can be very tiring. So they were mounted on horseback. And Spencer's family gave us this uniform that he actually wore while he was serving here in Rehoboth Beach. And the stables for these horses were up here at the canal end of Rehoboth Avenue. And he writes about them in a book that he published. But first I want to show you a little bit more of the uniform. This is a terrific cap that the family also gave us. It's just absolutely beautiful and we're fortunate to have it. He writes in a book called A History of the U.S. Coast Guard Mounted Beach Patrols, which he wrote himself, about his experience here in Delaware and his favorite horse. The first horse assigned to me in Delaware was a dun bay color. I immediately changed her name from Kate to Lydia because it seemed more appropriate. When we were drilling on horseback, she would dash forward and become difficult to control. The captain had assigned this horse to me, and while others were drilling, the captain told me to go in the opposite direction and see if I could solve her problem. I tried everything in the book for hours. However, when I removed her bridle, both bits were under her tongue. This meant that when control was attempted, the bits were directly on the bars of the mouth, and pain would occur when the rider applied pressure with the reins. Whenever the bits were placed in her mouth, she would instantly use a tongue to maneuver them under it and place the bits on the bars again. I then tried to do things her way by riding her with a very light hand on the rein and used my knee pressure to guide her. She would never be used in the drills again, but she became one of the best patrol horses I know. Now he gives us a little bit more information about how the patrols were conducted. Telephone jack posts were positioned all along the beaches, and Lydia would go to each one and stop while the rider made his call and continued on to the next. During very cold weather, I would place a knot in the reins and place my hands under my armpits to keep my hands from getting frostbite. So this is a terrific record of how things were done here in Rehoboth Beach by the Mounted Beach Patrols. But I think one of my favorite pieces is this one. It's a wonderful picture of Spencer on that horse Lydia right here in Rehoboth Beach. We're fortunate to have these items in our collection, and we're fortunate to have our members and friends here at the Society. So until we can see you again, stay safe, keep in touch, and we're very grateful for all of your support, and we miss you. Take good care.